What is up, Rafflators? Welcome back to my channel. We're back at Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort. That's behind me. And today we're going to take a further look at the new developments at Pasha now that we're back in this neck of the woods. So stay tuned. So guys, this is Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort. Last time we were here, it seemed as if they were putting in windows, but I was not sure. Now I'm absolutely sure. This, as you can see, is glass. So they started putting in windows, which tells me they're finishing up on the outside of Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort. Now this is the east or the westbound lanes on the railway road. We're looking east, and in the distance that is now the Arthur Chung Convention Center, where Parliament is now meeting. They've abandoned Parliament building, so that is now the new Parliament meeting house, meeting place. We're looking east, looking east towards Pattinson, where you're going to find the Giftland Mall. That's Giftland Mall, you can see in the distance. And of course, at the entrance to that road is the CARICOM headquarters. Right, so that's the east. This is west. Looking west, Railway Road. Railway Road has been made wider, and now you have 2 lanes of traffic heading west into Georgetown and two lanes of traffic heading east. And of course, this is Pump Road. Pump Road at Lily Lindau. That road connects Railway Road with the East Bank Highway or Rupert Craig Highway. So that's where we are in context. And we're heading in with the workers at 7 a.m. to see what's happening with this Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort. It seems as if they've completed this bridge. And last time we were here, this pedestrian side of the bridge is still being constructed, not yet open. That's a canal that connects the community with the sea. So basically there's a pump, all right, that's the end of Pump Road. There's a pump station there that pumps water from these canals out to sea, because these canals are the catchment for water, the drainage system for this water that is below sea level, and this builds up when it rains. All right, that's looking east on a Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. as traffic heading into Georgetown reaches rush hour. So this is what is happening here with Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort. As you can see, there's still a crane up there. Right, there's still a crane, which tells me they're still working on the roof of the building. And now I'm told it's 16 stories tall. It's a 16-story building because the lower floors count as double stories, right, because they're double height. And what you can see here is they started to put in windows, glass on the lower floors, and they've started to put in those floor-to-ceiling windows. Are they floor-to-ceiling windows? Seems that way on the upper floors, right? So they've put in a section of glass into the building. Now we can't really see a huge difference in the way things were the last time we were here in this neck of the woods, because a lot of the construction is now being done internally, so internal construction. But yes, so this road, of course, will have to be rebuilt once the construction is completed. But there are communities and neighborhoods and businesses behind Pasha, so the traffic moving in through this neighborhood has to do with the businesses and communities that live down this street. But yes, guys, this is what is the situation here. This is the situation here at Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort on November 11th. It's Memorial Day, I think. What is it? Remembrance Day in Guyana. The 11th day of the 11th month. That seems to be the side entrance to the building. Or maybe that's the front, or maybe one of the fronts, I don't know. But there is a wall, so maybe that's the side entrance. This is what the front looks like. There's a huge entrance in the front as well. It's a huge eave overhang lobby area in the front. That's a massive structure, and we're only seeing the north facing side of the building. The building has some depth to it, as you will see in a second. Extends south as deep as it is wide. It's sort of an L-shaped building, and it's going to add at least another 150 rooms, probably more, hotel rooms that is, of accommodation to the neighborhoods, to the Georgetown area. But this is what it looks like now, right? This is November 2025. 16-story hotel being built here in Georgetown at Liliendal or Pattinson, depending on where the boundary falls. So this is the front entrance. As you can see, very tall ceilings in the front. Right, the first 2 stories, very tall ceilings, and then there are another 14 floors that go up above level 3, and that is how you get 16 stories. Still a lot of construction, I guess, to be done on the outside of the building. As you can see, a lot of windows, right? A lot of windows, and in fact, it's like a not only an L shape, like a C shape in some ways. Over here, this is the National Olympic House. Guyana's National Olympic Committee meets here. And it's opposite this Pasha Global 5-star hotel. Massive buildings, you can see. And certainly not lacking in windows. So while the lower floors seem to have some small windows compared to the upper floors, which have floor to ceiling windows, my guess is that you're going to see a lot of glass. Once this building is completed, there's going to be a lot of glass, floor to ceiling glass windows. Morning. This traffic moving in and out of the neighborhood, of course, has to do with the school nearby. So it's kind of interesting that this turns out. You have the Olympic Center here, right? The Guyana Olympic Commission. Then you have the karate dojo over here, right? That's the Olympic Center. And that's the neighborhood. So this is the building, Pasha Global 5-star building, and that's the neighborhood. Like I said, by the time they finish, it's going to be a wall of glass on both sides. And of course, next door is a private school. And down at the back, there is a new housing development still under construction. As you can see, new homes being constructed at what is now, I think, what do they call this neighborhood? But it's owned by the Rahaman, I think, Rahaman Group. They also own the building that houses the school, right? But this is what Pasha looks like. And that's what Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort. That's what it looks like today on the 11th of November 2025. Down at the back, that's the residential neighborhood. Right, that's the residential neighborhood that's being built for the expat community.
Attention, low battery.
I'm gonna have to close off here because the battery's getting low. But yes, guys, that's Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort. What do you think? Tell me what you think about the construction of this new hotel. One of the largest in the country, the tallest hotel now when it's completed at 16 stories, taller than the government offices, taller than the police headquarters, taller than Pegasus Suites. This is the tallest building currently in Guyana. There are taller buildings in plans. We're going to see when those come into be. But tell me what you think about this new hotel. Share in the comments below. Tell me what you think about the location, the construction, the pace of construction, when do you think it will be completed, and also what do you think the price of these rooms will be compared to what is being sold in these new hotels. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening in the fastest growing country in the world, Guyana. Later!